students here today seize this moment, ask questions, network, and most importantly, believe in your potential. This fair is a stepping stone towards your academic learning and a testament to the health responsibilities that our kids. Once again, welcome to our fantasy fair. We discipline the economics for your future success. And now, to open our event today, please help me welcome our acting head of the Indonesian Regional and Davao City, none other than Muhammadiyah for his opening remarks.
Dan bersama Head of International Relation Office of the University of Yogyakarta, Mr. Suprabowo, Head of Mission Bureau, University of Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, Umi yang terbiasa sudah lagi, Council for Information and Social Affairs, Communication International in the World. President, Principal, Faculty Member, and students from different senior high school and universities in the region. So, 2000 to all participants present today, both offline and online. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning, selamat pagi. Mengundang Umagai Pro serta Eden Lulahan. First of all, I would like to thank you for being with us today, offline and online. It is a pleasure to stand here before you to welcome you to Indonesian Northern Fair 2023. This event is a collaborative effort between the Indonesian Consulate General in Davao City and the University of Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta. We are thrilled to have the opportunity to showcase the various collaborative programs offered by this very prestigious university. Participants, ladies and gentlemen, Indonesia is a country that values education and recognizes its transformative power. Government has made significant effort to improve access to quality education, particularly for underprivileged countries. As a result, Indonesia has seen a significant increase in the number of students pursuing higher education, both locally and internationally. Indonesia, the Indonesian education system consists of 6 years of primary school, 3 years of junior high school, and 3 years of senior high school or vocational school, grades from 10 to 12. After completing senior high school or vocational students, school or professional school, students can pursue a bachelor degree for 5 until 5 years, master degree for 2 years, or doctoral degree for 3 or 4 years. In Davao, the Consulate General is committed to promote and develop cooperation on education between Indonesia and the Philippines. We have collaborated with several universities in Indonesia and the Philippines through memorandum of understanding, not only in our region, but also in the whole Mindanao. The University of Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, present here today, serves as a bridge to promote Indonesian education and provide opportunities for learning in Indonesia. The Indonesian Scholarship Fair 2023 aims to provide a platform for students from around the world to learn about the scholarship opportunities available in Indonesia. I believe that this scholarship will not only provide students with an excellent academic experience, but also expose them to the rich culture and heritage of Indonesia. We are proud to say that University of Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta has been consistently ranked among the top universities in Indonesia. This university offers world-class facilities, cutting-edge research opportunities, and diverse student body that fosters a vibrant academic community. We would like also to take this opportunity to encourage all students who are considering pursuing their higher education be part of this scholarship program. This will be a great avenue for you to fulfill your educational aspiration abroad and expression their cultural diversity, particularly in Indonesia. Before I conclude, I would like to express my appreciation and sincere thanks to the University of Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta for extending the scholarship program in our city as well as in the region. I hope that this scholarship will inspire all participants, both offline and online, to consider studying in Indonesia as part of your or their academic journey. I believe that Indonesia has much to offer in terms of education, culture, personal growth, and we look forward to welcoming you soon. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you all the best in your academic pursuit, in building more stronger bilateral ties in terms of educational cooperation between Indonesia and the Philippines. Thank you, terima kasih banyak. Maraming salamat po. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Arya Siddhartha. Our applicant of the office will be in our city. And to remind you, our participants are very important, and please feel free to scan the barcode that we have written to you. It is for free, okay? So don't worry. You get fill the questionnaire and then what are your population. Okay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've been waiting for. Let's appear for his presentation for the current fair. The time and then we will go to Dr. Ilan Pablo.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning, the honorable, the chapters of the American Consular University, and then also UMY, the charge for the information and social and political affairs, and the Daulat, the headmaster of the Indonesian School of the Law, and ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I would like to thank the participants, the audience for coming, for making the time to come into this event. We really appreciate it, and also we would like to appreciate your enthusiasm coming to the events, and I can see in the future that we might be in contact again as you know, part of the family of Universitas Muhammadiyah in Yogyakarta in the future, in the near future. So, what I'm going to talk today will be right on the points, and then later will be explained more on each the program that is available in our university by Dr. Imam Suprawo as the head of the admission bureau. So this is the point that we would like to offer, because we consider the points of our international students. We want to have our university covered by the international atmosphere, international community. So then that's why to see the possibility of having the university, this is the university will cover. Just to give you an idea that we actually cover the essential. We cover the essential items of the education. So all will be waived. Graduation, and anything that is related to the academic will be waived. Now, before I continue, I would appreciate it if you can make a posting about the event in your Instagram, because I remember is some of the old posted an Instagram talking about the events. And then later on, the ones who are enrolled in the university are those who are seeing or looking at the posting that the participant posted. So I would appreciate it if you could post the Instagram about the event. We will circulate the poster in the link. One of my colleagues will post the poster in the link in the Zoom, and also let's see if you can also write down here the link so everyone here can see. Or at least you can stay in your Instagram with the tagline UMY Scholarship Fair. UMY Scholarship Fair, and so then you can easily track that down. Okay, I will continue to the next explanations. And so the scholarship is available not only for undergrad, but also for postgraduate. So for those, for example, are the lecturers or the teachers of the school, you are eligible to apply for the postgraduate programs. And for the students now in the level of 12, you are eligible to apply for the undergraduate scholarship program. And the duration Of course, it is the normal duration where you can be in the university for up to 4 years for the bachelor degree and then for the doctoral degree. So 4 years is given the duration given for the bachelor and also for the bachelor graduate programs. And then the living allowance, just to give you an idea that in Jogja is one of the cheapest cities in Indonesia. Jogja is considered an education city, so for many facilities that can be obtained while you are in Jogja. Just to give you an idea why Jogja is called education city. Jogja has 100 and the tiny city. Jogja is also called city kingdom because Jogja is the only city in Indonesia that has a king that has an authority. Because why it has an authority? Because the king is also a governor. That is a special regulation, that is a special law that is given to Jogja. And in Jogja, everything is cheap, especially the students. You can get the benefit as a student for getting cheaper prices. So the living allowance is 1,850,000 rupiahs. I might need an assistance. Patrick, how much is it actually in peso? Do you have money? Oh yeah, 1,850,000 rupiah, and how much is it in peso? 6,200 pesos. So that is for the bachelor degree. And then also for diploma, we also have some programs in diploma. So you will get 6,200 per month as a living allowance. And then for the postgraduate program, you will get for the master program you will get 2 million and 350,000 rupees, and that is about 7,800 7,800 pesos. And then lastly, the doctoral program is 2,600,000 rupiah, that is equivalent to 8,700 rupiah. Thank you very much for your kindness allowance. And then the third one is the accommodations. For the first year, the reason why, because if you are new to this, probably don't get an idea how to find your own accommodation. So that's why you will be automatically given living in the university residence, which is working distance only from the accommodation to the university. Just next to each other. And so it is quite convenient. And but in the following years, the next year, the student will be given a subsidy. It costs around 750,000 rupees. In Jogja, you can still get the accommodation with certain class. And so, of course, if you expect more fancier, for example, fancier accommodation, that it would not be enough. Just like here, but for the normal accommodation, for the single student, you can get proper accommodation for 750,000 rupiah per month. And then the last one, the fourth one, we will have also minor health treatment. So at the clinic, there will be also some fund that you can access. If you go to the hospital, due to the illnesses, you can access the fund of health up to 10 million per year. Per semester or per year, Fatima? Sorry. 10 million is per year or per semester? Per year. So per year is 10 million rupiahs, and that is equivalent to
33,000.
33,000 for the health subsidy. So this is not a full coverage of the health, but it is just like a subsidy. That's why the amount of money is only 33,000 pesos. And then the last one is the Indonesian course. So whether you are enrolled in the international program or the regular program, the Indonesian course will be given to you as a survival in Indonesia. Because not everybody can speak English. I think in this case, the Philippines have more who speak English. In the Indonesian case, not everybody can speak English. So then the Indonesian course will be handy for you to have. Either you are enrolled in the international programs or not. Because in our university, there are around 10 international programs that are fully conducted in English. If you wish to be enrolled in the program that conducted in English completely, then you can be in these 9 programs. In the international relations, governmental studies, communication, and then economic, accounting, management, Islamic communication or Dawah, and then what else? Law, and then finally the last one is the English education. So these are the programs that are conducted in English, and this the Indonesian course will be 3 months prior the commencement of the course. So then you will be expected to come to Indonesia in June, so that you can have June, July, and August to study the Indonesian course. Also, it's part of the scholarship coverage. And there are items that we don't cover. Number one is the airfare. So the airfare is not part of the item that is covered, because I think because we want to increase, previously we also give the airfare, but we increase the quota, we increase the seats, so that's why airfare is taken away from the scholarship items. But then to give you an idea, yesterday we flew from Jogja to Davao, transit in Singapore. It cost around 1,200,000 rupiah, and that is equivalent to 4,000 pesos. From Jogja to Davao, it costs around 4,000 pesos. So it is quite convenient. The route is very convenient. It's from, or you can have other alternative to Manila, but go to Jakarta, or you can go to Kuala Lumpur. From Kuala Lumpur to Jogja. But I think the most convenient one from the Davao is to Singapore, because you can just go there by one transit only. So the airfare is not only with the visa. The visa, because it's a personal expenses, so visa is not covered in the scholarships. But you can actually, this is something that you can prepare, and it will be like every 2 months the visa will be extended. So the new policy maybe the time where Pak Saprila, where Pak Sap was in Jogja, probably at the time you have to extend it every year or every year. And now actually there's a you can get 2 years, every 2 years. And the last one is the health insurance. Even though the Indonesian government doesn't require the foreigners to have the international, to have the health insurance, but it is highly encouraged, highly recommended to have the health insurance. And you can either have it here in the Philippines or international health insurance, or in Indonesian health insurance. We provide some information that you can get, which one we think is suitable for you to get the international health insurance. something that nobody wants to be in it. Right? You want to be get sick, you don't want to be in accident. That's something we can prevent. The offer that we would like to present it to you as number one priority. So I'm pleased to inform you that the Philippines is our first priority to be the recipient of the university scholarships. Number one is that that is number one. And then the second one, because the registration fee in order to get you committed, because we don't want anyone just apply, without fully commitment. And so this one is something that we want to make you committed. However, and the Filipinos is our first priority. We will be exempted from paying the registrations. When we see you are coming from the Philippines, then you will not be charged. You will not be asked to pay registration. And then later, the third one, we want to invite you as institutions. So it would be even certain if we have the agreement between the institutions. So if you can come to us to have an agreement, we can secure at least 4 seats for each institution. Which of course we have to see the candidate must meet the criteria, because the eligibility is something that we cannot bargain. For example, because it has something to do with the Ministry of Education and Lace, right? So later we can be in contact, and I will give you the email address, and we can continue here. It is possible we can do it right away. The agreement today or tomorrow. Something that we can make it quicker. That is actually the style of our Vice Rector for Cooperation in International Affairs. He decided for us to come here in a very short notice. And even the change of the plan was just like a few days ago. We actually had a plan to go to Cagayan de Oro, all teams, but then the Vice Rector changed it right away. We want to make it parallel. So our team, another team is now in Bukit Longset University, making the same thing. And another team are in Tawi-Tawi, also doing the same thing. Because Philippines is our first priority in the recipient of the scholarships. So again, I would like to emphasize, if you can represent your institution to have an agreement with us, then we can secure 4 teams to be the recipient of the scholarships. And this is just to give you an idea of the flight. Flight from Manila to Jogja, 5,000 pesos. Yeah, this is the falls to Manila from Davao and from Cebu. And this is called like, oh, this is quite close. It's 600, that's why it is higher, because it's closer to the day. Okay, that's it from my presentation, and then later we'll be explaining more in each program and each facilities, on also highlights of the university by Dr. Imam Putro.
Good morning, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to each and every one of you for being here today at this wonderful day. My name is Imam Prabowo. I head of admission UMY. Thank you, Sarita, for your presentation. It is such an honor for me to speak behalf of the organizers. Let me begin by giving you a warm welcome to the Universitas UMY. Before we get started, I would like to express my appreciation to Banyak Idapal to help us make this meeting come true. Mr. Tony, Pak Tony, Bu Yanti, Pak Daulat, and all participants. Thank you very much. In this time, I want to present by why you choose Yogyakarta for study. Yeah. One of the university in Indonesia, University of Yogyakarta is located in the central part of Java Island. Talking about Yogyakarta, this city is popular of fully affordable city, which become a perfect place to explore your academic and non-academic skills. In comparison, living in Yogyakarta is more accessible than living in major cities such as Jakarta. Jogja is one of the most visited cities beside Bali, since the city offers the appealing destination and interesting to visit. And relative affordable living costs, maybe some like the home. And why you just UMY? UMY has the best accreditation and quality, is one of the leading private university. UMY accreditation of excellent unggul. And educated facility, UMY of classroom, the sport activity, library, sporting facilities, and young and global universities. In the bahasa Indonesia, unggul dan Islami. Why UMY the accreditation of excellence? You can see 87% program in UMY, the accreditation of excellence. And UMY have student active 23,000 more, and the number of new students. Yeah. You can vocational, undergraduate, postgraduate, and professional. I want to introduce ninth department at UMY. And faculty of Department Islamic Communication and Broadcasting, focus on Islamic counseling and broadcasting Islamic dakwah, and Department Islamic Education dan Syariah Economy. And Faculty of Economic and Business, UMY have three departments: Accounting, Economics, and Management. And Faculty of Law, you can choose Law International class. Faculty of Social and Political Science, Mr. Ida, lecturer of International Relations, Governmental Study and Administration, and Communication Studies. And Faculty Medicine and Health Science, you can choose Nursing. And Faculty of Language Education, Arabic, English, and Japanese Language Education. And Faculty of Agriculture, when you have Agri-Technology and Agri-Business. And Faculty of Engineering, you can choose Electrical Engineering, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, and information engineering. And vocational student, you get electrical medical technology, automotive engineering, and Islamic accounting, Islamic finance. For international undergraduate program, any program in Islamic communication and broadcasting, management, accounting, economic, international relations, law, governmental, and communication studies. Advantage you can see in this PowerPoint, origin community supplies program, student exchange, about the delegation of international conference and etc. Master of Government, Nursing Management, Islamic Studies, Master of Law, Civil Engineering, Accounting, and Economy. And PhD program, doctoral program, Islamic Political Science, Management, Islamic Educational Psychology, and Government Affairs Administration. I want to introduce the UMY facilities. Okay. University Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta provide various facilities in order to give students the best education and comfortable campus life. You can see the first academic facilities such as laboratory. This is e-learning, my class, and this career study activity, the army student activity, we can develop your talent. You have a library. This is laboratory innovation center. This is other economic facilities. American corner, one branches, Taiwan corner. This is language training center for students, upgrade in Bahasa. And student entrepreneurship business incubator. And the program professional certificate agency LSP and UMY to Syariah. Other self-development facility in UMY and in Mahat Ali. This is any foundation from Dubai, and Mr. Ida presented the health insurance. This is where polyclinic, pertama to clinic, student healthcare facility inside and outside the campus. And this is dental and Muhammadiyah Public Hospital. And this is the facility, student health fund, student insurance, counseling, peer counseling, and counseling mental health. Or you can use this facility for volleyball, futsal, badminton, volley, basket. I know Filipina basketball and volleyball. And UMY student looking for talent, your sport, art student club, science student club, sports student club, and you can choose. This is the program. This is most Ahmad. This is university resident. Maybe explore the facility. The dormitory special for new students with soft skill training and religious knowledge. And UMY student dormitory on progress. This is sunlight universities, but especially international studies. Okay, Mr. Ilham, can you explain this student dormitory? And visit where vocational school building in progress. Student achievement. Any student have one career presentation from regional and international level. Student mountain engineering research. He want to Russian mountain, and second winner BC drama in Thailand music, the office of Mr. Ida, delegation of student exchange and alumni profile. This Jadi now lalu Muhammad Iqbal, US consul in Department of International Relations, UMY alumni, and this governor, dekan, lecturer, and etc. Untuk activities, UMY International Community Support Program. This KKN for kajian Indra, and this is applied for Mr. Ida explain what sourcing cover, and then I think you can follow admission in Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. With you join in UMY, maybe not for me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, maybe the question.
Yes, thank you. Integrating and insightful presentation. I hope you give insight and understand what the presentation was about. And now we go to the question and answer portion. If you have any question or clarification, feel free to ask later. Anyone? Okay, madam. I really
I'm Rima Yes from Government City College. I'm just maybe more details regarding student exchange program. Thank you very much.
Okay, regarding the student exchange.
All right, then, thank you very much. The student exchange program is actually a program that is applicable to any UMY students, including the foreign students, because they have the same right as the local students. And the exchange student program are actually in various schemes. One of the schemes is actually bilateral scheme, which we waive the tuition fees in the university abroad. And because also they will we will waive the tuition fee for their students who are coming to our university. So it's in the reciprocal programs. So then the only cost that the student needs to do is again the airfare and then the visa and the living allowance. Now it depends on where they are going. Of course, the cost of each items are depending on where they are going. If they're going in the Southeast Asian countries, it will be much affordable. And then the living allowance that we are giving will remain the same. So it will be just like 1,850,000 rupiah for the bachelor degree and so on. So then there is no change on the scholarships, but then the student need to adjust, also need to pay the cost, the additional cost, which is the airfare and the visa that they are going abroad. But everything will be the same. And at the moment, we have the program, the student exchange program in various countries. In the Philippines, we have one in De La Salle University, in Ateneo de Davao University, in Cebu Normal University, in University of Visayas, in MSU IIT Iligan, and we have the Batanas University, and then there are actually many universities in the Philippines as a destination. And other than the Philippines, we also have Malaysia. We have several universities, including the University of Malaya, the #1 university in Malaysia. We also have the cooperation. Also the team of reciprocal program. We also have in Thailand, in South Korea, in Taiwan, in Asia, Japan, in China. While I have mentioned already Taiwan and China. While the European countries at the moment we have one in Poland, another one in Hungary, and then in Spain. Many universities in Spain are already in collaboration with us. And again, some of the students who receive the scholarship are doing the exchange program. And again, the format will be just like I have mentioned earlier. There is no change on our scholarships, but then there will be also added or another scholarship, because we also give an incentive for our students, for local students who are going abroad. They're not only being waived their tuition fees abroad, but also in home countries, in home university. We did not charge our local universities to pay the tuition fees while they are doing the student exchange program, because normally they will pay in the home university, but because we are in the program of encouraging of Malaysia, so the incentive applies. They're not only being waived the tuition fees abroad, but also in the home universities. While the student of the scholarship, they have been waived already, right? So they don't have to pay here and they don't have to pay there. And so that is the case. You're welcome.
Yes, for the use the mic.
It's from Mindanao, Sayayangku. I want to ask on the master proper setup, whether what is the goal of the instruction during the international process. Also, does the scholarship cover the research materials, study material, and books? Is that included in the
Okay. All right, thank you very much. Now, before we go, we would like to give an opportunity for the first question. The first question, let's give okay, from here. The goodie bag from us. Okay, okay. Thank you for asking. Now, let's move on to the next questions about the mode of instructions. We have explained that there are 9 international programs, and these international programs are fully conducted in English. So, international relations, communication, government, law, economic, accounting, management, Islamic communications, and then English. So these 9 programs are conducted in English. Although there is also regular programs that are conducted in Bahasa Inggris. But it's switched. You can choose the international programs or the regular program. While the others, they're still in Bahasa. For the master, yes, there will be a switch style. If there is international students, the mode of instruction will be conducted in English for the postgraduate programs. But again, we will equip you with the 3 months Indonesian course, which is given for free, and comes together with the living allowance, with the accommodations, even since 3 months before the commencement of the course. Okay. And the other one about the research. The research, there is no specific allocation for the research for the students. Unfortunately, at the moment, we don't have that kind of stuff. But there is an opportunity for you to be the research assistant of the lecture. The lecturer is actually given, can access the research fund from the universities. And if you are willing to be the research assistant, then you can get extra for your own research, and also for for additional income or additional living allowance. Okay. So, Fatima, do you have any question?
Yeah, just to clarify, am I right if you asked earlier about the book, including the expenses?
Yeah, no, the specific item, it is not included in the scholarship, but if they are becoming the research assistants, they can get extra. And then the gift for you, because
then like next month from this
I might find another conclusion. We have asked a clear institution for undergraduate programs and undergraduate master's studies program. Because we also have a new maybe they are
sorry, say it again. What is the
at the same time, grade
Oh, more, okay.
requirement for study for undergraduate, if there is, I like to ask those each payment and grade requirement. And another one is that our grant is already or how can you ask and you can participate in undergraduate program. Or maybe they can have two at me. They would like to have a second degree. That's my 3 questions.
Thank you very much for your questions. Number one, about the age requirements. Actually, we don't have the age requirement. So, like, it doesn't matter how many years that you graduated already, and you can apply for the programs for the study of the programs. And the second one, well, actually, there is one. We have to inform you that unfortunately the medical study program is not available for the international students, not because of our policy, but because of the government policy. The Indonesian government policy forbid the international program to take the medicine program in Indonesia because of the different system, something that we cannot gain on. So then, and the medical students, medical program has the age requirement, but again, that is not applicable in this case. And so the second one, about the second degree. The second degree is also applicable. It's okay for you to apply for the second degree in this case. Because there is no such barriers for us to accept the second degree of yours. So it is okay. So it's fine. Hope you answer the question.
Okay, but there is also a question from online. Her name is Hatna Nidal from online.
Oh, okay. All right, Hasna, you can go ahead with your question.
Hatna Nidal, please.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Can you hear me?
Is it the sound okay?
Hello.
Because it's already on over there.
Hello, Assalamualaikum and good morning.
Hang on, please, because I can see
Am I on?
speaking.
Yes.
Can you say again? Ma'am Hamza, can you say again, please?
Hello?
Yeah, now we can hear you.
Marinig ako, Sir Pads.
Oh.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Please.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. I would just like to ask, for your PhD program, do you have a full research program?
Okay, thank you very much for your questions. Yes, we do. Wait again. Okay, yeah, we Well, it is not exactly called research program, but you don't have to be in the university the whole years.
Mm.
Only once a while in the university, while you can have slower patients. However, I think there will be certain subject that you need to take in the very beginning of the commencement. I think it has something to do with the research methodology. I think it would be one semester. Maximum is one semester you have to be in the university. Then afterwards, you can be anywhere as long as you are maintaining the communication with the supervisor.
Okay. So, sir, if I may, because it's not really clear,
Yeah,
just correct me if I'm wrong of what I understand for what you have said just now. There are some subject like the research methodology that we have to take inside the campus. But after that, for example, for our research, we can just stay anywhere. Like, for example, we want to stay here in the Philippines. By the way, I am Hasna Lidasan from Cotabato State University, Cotabato City, Philippines, here in Mindanao. So actually, that's my concern. So now I understand. Thank you.
so say again, what is your concern?
What?
Say again, what is your concern?
My concern is if you have that full research, like we don't need to stay there in Yogyakarta University, but perhaps we can stay in our own location. Then we can have a communication with our advisor or with our lecturer through an online class or online consultation.
Okay, yeah. As I said, I think at least you have to be in the university for one semester.
Okay, one semester. All right, thank you, sir. Understood.
And because you have to, yeah. But I'm not because the number of the PhD students are not many. And probably if I'm not sure whether there's a possibility if you could do it online for the one
Hindi maintindihan.
semester. Sequence about it. Yeah. If you see the brochure, you can have our email, the admission email, and you can communicate with us through that email. But as far as I know so far, is that you have to be in the university or you have to take the subject of the research methodology for one semester. And then right after that, you can be anywhere. However, this is something probably part of the thing to consider. If you are not in Jogja, then the living allowance will not be given. Because the logic is that the living allowance is given only if you are in Jogja. If you are in your home country, then the living allowance is not applicable. And also the accommodation. So yeah, we hope that we expect the student to be in the university. But yeah,
that would be fine, sir.
Sorry?
That's very much okay because actually the purpose of that is we really want to pursue our PhD, but it's just that because of financial matter, we really cannot just simply go there. But with that program that you have, that would be very nice. It's okay for us if we cannot get that living allowance as long as we are here in the Philippines, we can continue with our job here while studying the PhD program, if ever we get the scholarship, inshallah.
Understood. Yeah, very well. That can be an inspiration. That can be an idea for us to bring to our record. The condition that some of the PhD candidates are actually working full time, then that you can leave the job while doing the PhD. I will get back to you later. Please get in touch with us through the email that is available in the brochure. And I would like to ask the committee to share email, Matiafi or in the Zoom. So you can get in touch with us through the Zoom.
Okay, is there anyone would like to speak?
Oh, wait, the gift is still available? Okay, all right.
Good morning, everyone. I am Ron Francis P. Harap from University of Mindanao, graduating Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. So I have two questions. So the first one is, what is the application and selection process? And the second one is I'm also interested in applying if I'm taking political science here in the Philippines. I will take international relations in UMY. So the second question is if I take law, no, since the faculty of law will teach on the Indonesian constitutional policies and regulations, what would be the possible career opportunities after if I finish that degree? Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you very much for the questions. The question number one is how the selection process goes. Number one, again, because we are the first priority, the Philippines are the first priority of the recipient, and all the Philippines will be taking care of the documents. We will truly examine the documents. Once the documents are met the criteria, then we can go to the next one, which is the interview by the Zoom. We would like to make sure that you are fully committed. We want to make sure that you are there, right? So that's why we have to do an interview to do a confirmation, because we don't want to be someone else to get the spot. So we want to do an interview, and the process will be very quick, because then in the March is the deadline. March is the deadline of the application, because we are expecting the candidates are coming to the university in June. June, July, August is the Indonesian exams. And so then the process after March will be maximum April. April will be the interview, and then May is the announcement. And for those who are having the agreement between institutions, then they have a right to have at least the seat. In the university, we have the agreement already. Tomorrow, I'm going to meet the senior vice rector, Dr. Romy, and we will try to have the agreement, another agreement, which is favorable in all. And so 4 things will be given to those who have the agreement with us. And so as long as you meet the criteria, you have the seat. Because you are not competing with you're only competing with you among the Philippines, because we have the 4 seat participation. And the second one, about the law, what would be the opportunities for you to have after, I think, well, are you talking about the undergrad or the master program? Undergrad. Okay, undergrad, I think it is quite general. I'm not from the law. I'm from the international base, knowledge in the international base. And I think that the undergrad is the general knowledge of every discipline, and I think it's quite possible for you to compete with many others. And I think also the general anything that is applicable here for you in the Philippines, will be the same when you graduated from the law undergraduate. Would be a different story if you take the PhD program or the master program, because master program, the undergrad is the basic knowledge, the master is the professional, and then the PhD is your own life. You will not be separated from your research of the PhD. Anyone who have been there, your PhD thesis is your identity, because your future research will be all about it. And you will be mastering the PhD dissertation or PhD thesis. So then for undergraduate, I wouldn't worry so much about what would be the opportunities because I think it would be the same. And even if you take here or in the Philippines, in the Philippines, it was either the same opportunity to Canada. And then we will take the bit from us.
Okay, for the participants, maybe we can one question, and then the last one question from the online.
Sure, okay.
And one more question, please. And also don't forget to fill out the Chitra survey online. The barcode is already in your head. Okay, please. The last question, Panya.
Hey everyone, I need to get anybody in from the presentation as well. I would like to ask, is there a chance that the scholar will be hybrid scholarship allowed to work aside from schooling? But here in the Philippines, we have not all work students who study and work. Is that all applicable in your career in schools?
Thank you very much. I think as far as I know, maybe the Indonesian government may track the information that I will give. That the Indonesian student visa is actually not applicable for working. We had an experience. One of our international students worked as a guide, as a tour guide. She's Thai, she's from Thailand, and she worked with the travel agency of Thailand to be the tour guide while for the tourists coming from Thailand to choose. And then one day he got caught, and then she had to be deported to Thailand because the Indonesian student visa, I think it is not applicable for working. However, if you are working inside the university, that is not considered as working, but it's called assisting. And as I said, there is huge opportunity for you to be a research assistant for the lecturers. The lecturers have the research to be done, has the community sciences to be done, and if the natural student can take these opportunities, I think it would be beneficial for both. Because it is an obligatory for the lecturer to do the research and to do the community service. And this can be assisted normally or mostly. Most of the lecturers are being assisted by the student to get this done. Because just to give you an idea that the lecturers have big loads, and I'm not sure you're in the Philippines, but yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, especially about the publication. The publication is a big trend in Indonesia. The lecturer can get huge amount of money just because they can get published in the scope of the next journal. And then if they can get assistance to get published one or two, because the incentive is coming from the university. The university gives an incentive for the lecturer for the publication, each publication. It doesn't matter how many publications you can get, you will get each of the publication incentives. I hope you answer your questions. All right, the last one is the topic. Do we still have to keep?
Okay, so perhaps there is an online question.
Yes,
It is from Maria Julieta Torres from Philippine College. The question is, good morning.
morning.
Philippine College of Davao is interested in support partnership collaboration with your through an MOU. May I know the contact person I can discuss this possible partnership? Thank you and thank you for the invitation. Also, can we have a copy of the presentation? So, so clear.
Right. Okay, thank you very much, Maria, isn't it?
Maria Julia.
Okay, Maria. Thank you very much, Maria, for your questions. Yes. There is a possibility to have the MOU with us. I would like to just spell my email address, so you can just write that down. My email address is IDHAM, and probably someone in the Zoom can also help me to write that down in the chat room. IDHAM underscore BZ Bravo Zebra at umy.ac.id. I will follow up with the proposal of the partnerships, and including the one that we talk about, the scholarships program of Asian institutions.
Okay, good morning. Thank you so much for your reply, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, Maria, for your interest and enthusiasm.
Is there another giver? Where we can give another question?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, is there any question from the participant and guests? We will try to ask questions. Please, there, please feel free to ask questions. Kemudian di sini ada, silakan. Okay,
Okay, we would like to play a video of UMY. I think people say a picture can talk about how it works, and the video is more.
our also for information, so office, Padahal kita lahir for his brief statement about collaboration dan Indonesia and the Philippines, especially in education and Indian around those streets. Very much.
Thank you very much. I would like to acknowledge meaning of physical attendance here in House of Indonesia from the respected guests. I can see from Mindanao Fokusai Dagamu and from University Mindanao Matina, Amis stand for Al Munawara Islamic School, Wisdom Islamic School of Davao, Assumption College of Davao, and in my most loved one is University of Immaculate Conception. Probably more because this is the last attendance that been given to me. And as we conclude this Indonesian Scholarship Fair in collaboration with Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, it is a reflection of shared commitment to educational cooperation. Thank you for your enthusiasm, both physical and also online participants, regardless of the current condition that we have, the natural adversity, or any other adversity that happened in our region recently, did not hinder us to meet, to share our knowledge, to share our purpose in internationalization of education, especially between Indonesia and the Philippines as the closest neighbor, as the closest in kinship. That's what we share our relationship with this. This event not only opened doors to scholarship being given generously by UMY, but also open for any further cooperation, including the MOU or any educational cooperation as well. We are from Indonesian Consulate as well as the government of Indonesia facilitate institution, both countries' institution cooperations, as well as we have other scholarship offered by the government of Indonesia. I can mention one of which is Indonesian Arts and Scholarship, Arts and Culture Scholarship. It's a 3-month program for cultural and arts trainings in the center in Indonesia. The last time we had in Banyuwangi, Padang, in Bali, and in Yogyakarta. From Mindanao representative, there is RJ. He is a composer that has now currently have cooperation with us with pursuing the traditional instrument embedded to the also Indonesia. Well, that's the government of Indonesia scholarship as well for undergraduate, master, and also degree. And also the classic 1-year student exchange to Indonesia. All the information can be obtained in our social media, so please stay tuned. Indonesian Consulate Davao social media. Follow us on, we have on Facebook, in Instagram, Twitter, and as well our official website in kemlu.go.id. And also I would like to highlight the Bahasa Indonesia bagi Pembawa Asing in line with the preparation of many Indonesian scholarship next year that can be obtained. Formally, your institution can request formal letter to the Indonesian consulate, and then we can arrange a free virtual course for Bahasa Indonesia up to 28 hours for 50 committed participants. So this year we have Holy Cross of Davao College and also San Pedro College has been in the program and more to come. This is in line with Philippines higher education as well that embedded Bahasa Indonesia and ASEAN language into the higher education program. And I really hope that this cooperation is beyond the education, but also the shared cultural and also social shared income. And also, we have School of Indonesia Davao, of course, that probably some of you have known. This is the school that embedded Indonesian national curriculum. It also opened for on-the-job training program for teachers or faculty members in the Davao region University of School. We can connect. We can also speak more about this. This is also part of what we're going to facilitate. And thank you. A lot of institutions actually have been incorporations. One of which this year I've been facilitated Immaculate Conception. Thank you for giving community development program to the School of Indonesia Davao, and some from the University of Mindanao as well. Informally still committed to share something in community development to the School of Indonesia Davao. The students in School of Indonesia Davao consist of Indonesian descent that live in the Philippines until 4th and 5th generations. So this is a real experience, a shared community, both Philippines and Indonesia. Hopefully this is also part of what we can operate in the future. And for us, the Indonesian Consular Office, this year we received one student from Ateneo Davao that have been on the job training programs with us. So hopefully further the next time we can talk more about this. It's also possible and more cooperation. I can recommend as well the president of Commission on Higher Education as well that will join us virtually with us. Thank you for always supporting Indonesia educational cooperations in terms of internationalization of education in Mindanao to Indonesia. And lastly, we have survey of Citra Indonesia. Yeah. So this is one of our mission as well, to get to know each other more, to like to know what's your perspective towards Indonesia. The survey is 5 minutes only, 5 minutes of your time to really honestly survey us. What do you think of our laws? What do you think of our people, social, cultural, and economic? And would you like to visit Indonesia? Your intention to visit Indonesia. This is very valuable for us to improve our perspective and our, better for our working area here, so that we can serve better and also to get to know more better what we need both of our nations. And from my colleague as well, I mentioned Davao State University. Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for coming here from legal that's all from me. Thank you very much on behalf of the Indonesian Consular Office. This is not the end. This is just the beginning for many of future cooperations. Maraming salamat po. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Jayati. And now for our vote session, may I ask everyone to please stand in the front for the photo of Swami, please, Bulanji, and participants. Yeah, please participants join to the front, please. And also in the Zoom, please, on your cameras, because we will have the photo ops. We have the photo ops, which, Ready, 3, 2, 1. Again, ready, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you want to do this. Okay. 3, 1, 5, again, 3. Okay, now you can tap your feet and then stand and we will take the photo from the seat. Please, our reference. Everyone please stand. Rio, we ended.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. One more, 1, 2, 3. Walkie, walkie, 1, 2, 3, smile.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. And I think it's the next people in Yogyakarta. Okay. And also they will like this fill up the form of the people so we will avoid the election.